Welcome back, children. Now the process of wastewater plant will go in steps. Already I explained about 3 stages. Yes or no? Now I'll explain what is happening with the picture. The first stage, otherwise we call it as the primary stage, in the cities or town, the wastewater or sewage water is collected from homes, hotels, factories, and any other working places. They all have sewage system. In our house, we have a sewage system. In hotels, they have sewage system. No one will have an open sewage system. All will have a closed sewage system. So, that water is collected and goes to the big pipe to carry to the wastewater plant. There, the wastewater plant, they have to treat this water to make it as a clear and good water for using. Now, the wastewater treatment plant consists of I told you, a big tank with a lot of bars in it, or small like a sieve. See, we call it a filter like. Here at the first stage, the water comes directly to the first chamber where they just collect it. Here it goes to different stages. Now only directly what is collected from the homes, hotels or different working place, it comes directly to the first chamber. It will be dark color water. It goes on different stages. First we are removing to remove these stages, to remove the physical, chemical and biological wastes. It is all contaminated in that water. First stage, where we have a grid. Here the grid is a place where you have a vertical bars or sieve, whatever it is. If the water goes through that, then plastic cans, plastic tumblers, paper tumblers, papers. See, what you can see, those things are filtered. Then it goes to the next tank, primary grid. This is from the grid, it goes to the next chamber. Slowly, the first, what happens? The soil or the sand, small particles will settle down in the second. The floating things, actually all the big floating things we have already taken with the bars or the sieve. Here the floating oil or grease, soap, all this will be floating on the top, down, soil settle down. The settling down this soil, we call it as a sludge, and the what is on the top, the oily things or the greasy things, we call it as the scum. How to remove this? The sludge is removed by using a scraper. Not every day. See, it will settle down. What to do once in 3 days or once in 4 days, they will scrap it out with the use of a scraper. The scum is removed by the use of the scumber. The skimmer is take away all the oily substances. The sedimentation process. You know what is sedimentation process? All the settling down of the soil particles. This sedimentation process is called, the sedimented part is called a sludge. Then after that, see, you have removed the greasy part and the soil particles and the sand is settled down at the bottom. Now the water is there because they used a skimmer to remove the soap, oil and grease. it's over. Now the water is on the top. That water we call it as a clarified water. That goes to the next part of it. That clarified water goes to the next. This we call it as a biological stage, or the secondary stage, or second stage, whatever you call it as. Here the clarified water filled in a tank. Here biological or organic waste is removed. Biological means naturally it goes with some living organism which cause some disease to the people or to any other organisms. Here in this tank, biological process by taken place. The biological waste is removed. This goes to the aeration tank for the process. It goes to the aeration tank where artificial bacteria or aerobic bacteria is added to it to feed the aerobic organic bacteria. See, we are including aerobic bacteria to feed on to the waste of biological waste. Okay. Now, the next one, it goes to the clarifier. That is where all the bacteria and all that, it is taken away, all the waste, maybe a human waste, all that which is mixed in the water, it's been eaten by the bacteria. The sludge already settled down. Then from the aerobic, when the process is going on, the air will be released. See, the digester, it goes to the water goes to the digester. That's another tank. Decomposes of anaerobic bacteria, aerobic and anaerobic bacteria, it is decomposed and the gas is released from there. That gas has been collected from the tank and used for electricity and for fuel. Then at last what happened? It goes to another tank. All the sand is settled down. It goes to the cleaning tank, the last tank, where they add chlorine tablets to take away all the unwanted phosphorus, nitrogen, bacteria, all that. Now clean water is ready for the uses for drinking, for cleaning, for washing, for agriculture. It will reach the water sources and it will be distributed to the whole city or town, whatever it is. The next, the sand, which is the soil which was there, it has been just left out for drying. Artificial drying as well as natural drying is done. That will be added with some natural fertilizers and it will become an organic best fertilizer for the plants. This is the way the process goes on. Now after this process, what we have to talk about, that what happens if to the sludge I told you it is evaporation done and it has been thickened and it will be dried and made as a powder and will be used as for agriculture. This is a solid compost. It is a good fertilizer. When the river Ganga was very dirty, they have taken an action in 1985 by Mr. Rajiv Gandhi, Prime Minister, and now Ganga, it was in a toxic stage. Now slowly, now it is cleaned. Now it is in a better stage. It is started resuming to the older nice Ganga river. So what we can do to sewage control? We can use less water. We can dispose of things and cleaning of the areas can be controlled. Water control can be done. Sewage must be maintained and the home sewages can be used for the plants directly. See, from the kitchen it can be used directly to the plants. Big factories, they cannot have such a big garden or that one. They can send it to this one. If so many hundreds of houses are going to control their kitchen sewage water, there will be a large difference in the sewage water plant treatment. Less it will be. You have septic tanks. Yes, we have septic tank. We store it, and we store it in our own houses. And once in a while, we are doing it. We are storing it, and once in a while, it maybe 1 or 2 years. It will take even 3 to 4 years. Once in 3 to 4 years, they'll take it and they will leave it in the water treatment plant. They goes to the water treatment plants. See, these sewage things can be changed into biogas giving plant at home. You can use all the waste, and those who are having domestic animals at home, those waste can be mixed it with that reaction. You will get gas, and that gas can be used for the house use. Suppose if you are not going to treat these water, what will happen? The whole area will be polluted. Then you will have diseases, and that particular area will become a not favorable place for living. This contamination water may cause, even leads to diseases that leads to death. Apart from this, there are a lot of skin diseases, some breathing problems, dysentery, cholera, all this. It is if you are not going to maintain this sanitation. Sanitation maintenance is one of the important goal in our, not only in India, in our state, in our homes. You want to live happy, you want to live healthy life, you have to maintain a proper sanitation. Sanitation is very important, not only the solid sanitation or the liquid sanitation. See, every citizen of our country have a responsibility to keep our country, our state, our houses, our street clean. This is our motto. This is your thinking. Whenever you walk on a street, or whenever you see things like that, whenever you see a leaking pipe, or whenever you see a sewage opened pipes, please inform the corporation, or inform your daddy to tell the corporation, or inform your teachers, or inform any elders. These children, you are the future citizen of our country. See that, keep our country green, clean and beautiful to live. Stay safe. Bye. Welcome back, children. Now the process of wastewater plant will go in steps. Already I explained about